She doesn't have 75,000 naira to buy an oven.
So those are the back. I recognize two people from the back so that you can, because of the time it takes you to move. You be coming. Let me call someone here while you are coming.
Good morning, Your Excellency. My name is Dixon Irebu. I anchor Nigeria.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should believe you find for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now. It makes sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, ensure you click the notification button on videos and don't forget to click the notification bell icon so that whenever I drop a new video, if you are still YouTube will easily let you know. The update I have for you today is regarding what Peter Obi said in his first appearance. You know, Peter Obi, since the election that was conducted on the 25th of February, Peter Obi haven't come out to speak about electoral results and all of that. You know, in course of the election, a lot of things happened all over Nigeria, in different polling units, in Ondo State, in Ogun State, in Lagos State especially, and even the northern part of Nigeria, where children underage were casting vote and nothing happened, and their vote counted in the northern part of Nigeria. And a lot of things happened in Lagos where where, you know, thugs came out to bully a lot of obedience. So Peter Obi is talking about the whole issue in this very video. But something happened as Peter Obi was talking. I would like you guys to share this video. When Peter Obi was speaking, when he was addressing the issue, this man was shedding tears uncontrollably. He dropped the mic and he began to shed tears. Nobody to console him. So those things happened and the election was linked to the favor of a particular political party. So Peter Obi addressed the issue in this place. So if you are new on this channel, I would like you guys to share this video. Ensure you share it. Obedience, share this video. Peter Obi has spoken and he have given us the way ahead of what we are going to do and what he is going to do to reclaim his mandate back. So I would like you guys to share this video. Peter Obi cry uncontrollably in this video. Watch the video to the end. I'm coming back again.
That a new Nigeria is indeed possible. I look at people like Lady Jennifer Ifedi, who was stabbed but insisted on voting. And that gives me courage to believe that a new Nigeria is indeed possible. And there's so many other Nigerians. The election that we just witnessed have been conducted and results announced as programmed. It is a clear vision from electoral rules and guidelines as we were promised. This election, as you know, did not meet the minimum standard expected of a free, transparent, credible, fair election. It will go down as one of the most controversial elections ever conducted in Nigeria. The good and hard-working people of Nigeria have again been robbed by our supposed leaders whom they trusted. However, let me humbly and most respectfully appeal to all Nigerians to remain peaceful, law-abiding, and conduct themselves in most responsible manner. Please be assured that Dati and I, and indeed all of us, this is not the end, but the beginning of the journey for a better of new Nigeria. Dati, Baba Ahmed, and I remain absolutely undaunted and deeply committed to the project of a new Nigeria that will be built on honesty, transparency, fairness, justice, equity. All the above starts with the process through which people come into office. is far more fundamental, more important than what they do thereafter. It is my belief, and I've maintained so consistently, that if you must answer His Excellency, the process through which you arrive to office must be excellent. We must now require that we do the right things in order to generate the required confidence and moral authority to lead. As you know, the destruction of a society begins and gradually progress when we act rashly or with deliberate manipulation of the rule of law and suppression of the will of the people. During my campaign process, I would say that we will govern by the rule of law, because we know what not doing that will bring about, and that's why we insisted that. Let me reiterate, and I assure you that good people of Nigeria, that we will explore all legal and peaceful action to reclaim our mandate. We won the election, and we will prove it to Nigerians. Please do not despair. We have elections coming up on the 11th. I enjoy you to go out, campaign, and bring up people to again come out and vote in that election. That is commitment. My commitment is total. Rest assured, now your support will not be in vain, and you will not find us wanting. We must build a better Nigeria, where Nigerian youths will be happy, glad to call their own country. Thank you, and may God Almighty continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Oyakhilome. I'm a reporter with Channels Television. I'd like to ask you, it does look, I have two questions, and they are quick ones. You said that you're going to reclaim, and you said you won the elections. If you'd like to expatiate on what you meant by that, in what areas do you think, because your speech does look to me like elections is flawed as far as you're concerned. What are the evidence that you have to support the claim about the conduct of the election? And if you can tell us which areas, what are the aspects of the elections you think that are not right? The second part of my question is the journey since Saturday election. You seem to have formed an alliance with other political parties like the PDP. Are you doing this challenge on the election or the outcome of the election alongside with them? How much of partnership do you have with the PDP? Have you spoken to the candidate of the PDP? What kind of alliance are you forming? Again, because of the sensitivity of the outcome, the nation went into a very crucial and tense election. Came out of it, things, the nation is still very tense. And also, we discover that the nation at this time needs to come together. What kind of words are you going to send out to your supporters and your followers in respect to the fact that we must have a nation first, and then we must be able to keep the nation together? And lastly, have you spoken? Have you reached out to the man that has been declared winner, Bola Tinubu? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for staying connected. The video continues. Now, a guy asked a guy from Channel Television, you can see in this video, he was asking Peter Obi about the evidence, because Peter Obi had been saying that he won the election, though they gave the mandate to another opposition party. So the guy from Channel was asking Peter Obi the reason why Peter Obi said he really won the election that was conducted on the 25th of February, this 2023 general election. So he was asking Peter Obi the reason why Peter Obi said he won the election, though Peter Obi wasn't announced as the winner of the election. So Peter Obi answered the guy in this very video. So I'll be playing it to you now just for you to know what Peter Obi said. But before I go, the thing is, for this guy to ask Peter Obi this kind of question, I don't think this question is a reasonable question to recall, because we know everything that happened in the course of the election. I don't mean that there is not all this thuggery and all these thuggery manipulations and bullies and harassment of the obedience in different polling units. We are pretty sure that Peter Obi will win the election in different regions. I don't mean that they did not manipulate results. I mean that they will upload the results to the INEC portal immediately from the polling units. We know that the manipulations will not be there, and Peter Obi will surely win election. No, a guy came out from Plateau State. He said Peter Obi have 1.2 million votes in Plateau State, but according to what INEC posted on their portal, according to the grade that they gave to Peter Obi, they said Peter Obi only have 500 and something, I think 540,000 votes in Plateau State, whereas Peter Obi have 1.2 million votes. And you know, that was the manipulation. So that was the question that this guy is asking Peter Obi, that is Peter Obi really sure that he won the election? So I would like you guys to stay connected as you share this video. Obedient, share this video, and the video continues. Let's stay connected, guys.
You of not being able to collect the PVC, when only 23.3 million voted. You can see how Nigeria works. So we have an increase of 11 million, and the voters dropped by sharply by over 20% instead of increasing. The reason it was due to manipulation and reduction and removal and inputs of votes here and there, because otherwise the number is supposed to have increased. It didn't increase because people were busy doing what is wrong. And we have chosen, I will challenge this rascality for the future of the country. Nigeria cannot conduct election 63 years after independence. It's something everybody should reflect on. Unexamined life is not worth living. And we can't go on like this. Shehu, you asked about the alliance. We are not in alliance. We are discussing and in partnership with other people and any other Nigeria who feels hot as we do. I've said it and I repeat, I have all my life challenged the process. I believe that the process through which people get anywhere is respected. As a person, I've had a school award me a professor, and I can go and see my reply to them. I said I can't be, because I have not gone through the process of being a professor. The process through which people come into any place is far more fundamental than what they do thereafter. We must not have people who have the moral authority because of the process who come into it. So if we use the process we use today, tell me how we can tell the train robber, the kidnapper, that is doing the wrong thing. Say we have not made calls for anybody. I'm not against making calls. Everybody that is involved in this, even the two main contenders, have always said, are my elder brothers. You know, the farmer is seniors. It should actually be my father, so I respect them. And I keep with that. And if they call me and want me to see them, I'll see them. But on this issue, I'm challenging the process.
Okay, here. We'll go from here. Please come out and...
My name is Fidelis Mba. I work for Al Jazeera TV. My question is just about the judiciary. You're going to court. There have been concerns about the integrity of the judiciary. Do you believe you'll be able to get justice given the questionable calls and decisions, especially of the Apex Court?
Mr. Fidelis, there's no Nigerian who can say he has been a beneficiary of the judiciary more than me. And all this while they tell me about integrity of the judiciary. From 2003, I've always been in the court. I was there 3 years to reclaim my mandate. I was there to come back from impeachment. I was there to do interpretation. I was there to challenge my tenure election. And in all, I've been successful. Without in any way compromising or doing the wrong thing. Like I said, I have never knowingly, and everybody can know, compromised any law officer, any judicial officer, anybody in process, because I believe they're doing their job. So I believe they know their customers in the other side. Mine is to do the right thing. And I'm not going there with the right thing. And what I'm going, I'm seeking who will benefit the future of their own children. And I'm sure they will do the right thing.
Okay. All right, just sitting next. I'm coming to your side. Please. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Timothy Obiezu. I report for VOA, Voice of America. My question is, I've been speaking with observers and political experts who say that for you to be able to reclaim a mandate that you said has been taken from you, you need to prove abundantly enough that the suppression, voter suppression that has been alleged, the violence and everything that happened on Saturday was enough to sway the votes in your direction. So do you have abundantly enough evidence to do so?
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Well, let me again say it. We're not yet in court. That is why the court exists. And they've asked me to go to court. And I want to go to court. I don't want to answer questions on my way to court. I want to go to court.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Omo, come. I wanted to travel this way, but I see you are... Okay.
My name is Omo Bazwai and I report for Arise TV, sorry. I just want to ask you, because you told us some moments ago that you have been having series of meeting with a lot of people, people from the international community, and maybe back home here in Nigeria. Do you feel like you are under any pressure from anywhere?
Not at all. I can tell you, nobody will ever put me under pressure when I challenge misconduct, rascality, or illegal process. Because it's not about it's not about, you can't, how do you put the person who is doing kidnapping under pressure? We're challenging what is wrong. It is not about me, it's not about you, it's about the society our children will live in. And I want people to understand that. I'm challenging a process that is fought, a process that is wrong. It could be anybody. It is not about anything. So there's no pressure. Nobody has.
Okay.
And they know they will not.
Okay, the lady at the back here. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rena Obozegi. I work for Dark Communications AIT. So I want to ask you, how are you engaging the international communities on the outcome of the elections?
Thank you very much. Now the real AIT, not former AIT.
Quite frankly, unless an invitation, I'm not engaging any international community or international body, because I feel this is a Nigerian problem. And this is time we have to start solving our problem. Elections have been conducted in all parts of Africa. And nobody have ever seen something near what we're going through here. So I'm not consulting anybody.
Okay.
Good day, sir. My name is Niyo Mani. I represent and correspondent for News Central. I know you've recorded a lot of success rates when you go to court. I'm not trying to be an antagonist, but if you eventually go to court and it remains the same, that the mandate is given to your opponent, what will you do? Secondly, we've seen a lot of visuals online about youth destroying their PVCs. What word do you have to these youth who you somewhat represent their demographic?
Well, I'm still going to go around appealing to the youth. This is a long distance journey. And they have to know I'm committed to going through this journey with them. It's not going to be a one-day journey. No matter how long the night is, they will be there. And I want to show them that I will be there. We have to go through darkness. I'm going to go through this darkness with them, because I know we're not going to ask these people to live easily. That's why they're there. That's why they have structure. That structure of criminality can't go away overnight. That structure of destruction can't go overnight. Structure that has created 133 million people living in multi-dimensional poverty can't go out overnight. Structure that has created 95 million people living under absolute poverty can't go out overnight. Structure that have created over 20 million out of school children can't go out overnight. All we need to show is commitment, resilience, like use all the resources we can, all our energy, everything. All I assure them that I'm not going away. I'll be at the forefront. We will walk through this darkness until day break. It's something. I know the court will do the right thing. Their children are involved. The future of their children are involved. I had experience today, just today, that I told the chairman, I choose, whenever I meet a young person, I want to know what that young person does. So you see me every day talking to young people. So just this morning, I went somewhere with the chairman, and a young lady was to boil water for me to make tea. I said, I will do it. He said she will do it. She was excited to do it. She was worried, and she said to me, she was almost in tears that I lost the election. And I said, so what's your name? She said she's just called that name. I said, so who are you? She said she was from Nasarawa. So I said, where do you go to school? She said she went to the University of Nasarawa. I said, so what do you do? She said she has no job. She graduated since 2018. I said, so what are you trying to do? She told me she's learned how to do baking. So why are you not baking instead of being here to do this? She said she doesn't have 75,000 naira to buy an oven.
Okay, so many people at the back there. So what I'm going to do is
That's the life you get in Nigeria every day. People who don't have money to buy enough.
Okay. So those at the back, I recognize two people from the back so that you can, because of the time it takes you to move. You be coming, let me call someone here while you are coming.
Good morning, Your Excellency. My name is Dixon Irebu. I anchor Nigeria right now on AIT. With the gloomy picture that is out there in our society today, with the rot in the political space, where do you get your inspiration and your strength from? Nigerians want to know, please.
Of course, I get my inspiration taken from the young girl who doesn't have 75,000 naira to buy an oven. When people like me can sit down in a place and drink a bottle of wine that is costing that amount in the same country. When people like me have stolen billions of public money, that would have bought an oven for that young graduate. So that's where you get your inspiration. I said I want to build a new Nigeria where those youths will have hope, where there will be a future for them. But I can't build it, Dixon, unless I do the right things so that I can emulate how to do the right things. We cannot do it. We have to teach them how to do the right thing. Dixon, I have an opportunity to do what other people are doing. And you've seen it from my corporate world where I chaired corporations, including Security and Exchange Commission, to my being governor of a state. I had the opportunity to do what other people are doing, but I didn't do it because we have to live and show an example and use the resources of the country, public resources, for public good, and ask those who have the opportunity of doing the right thing for the country to do the right thing. If we have a security man, he should do his job. If we have somebody to conduct an election, I've been an observer of election in some of the West African countries. Texting wasn't anything near this. Is this what we spend billions to do? Hey, what a minute. We should have used that billions to do something else and announce what they announced. Because this young girl would have had an oven and then we'll do the announcement.
Okay.
Thank you for staying connected to the very end of this video. I believe you really enjoy and I believe you kind of emotional in course of this video for what Peter Obi said in course of this video. I know a lot of you will feel emotional because we've never seen Peter Obi crying before. This man have made a lot of speech in different organizations, in different conferences, in different press conferences, but I have never so emotional like this. You know, he was talking about the lady that met him after the election was conducted and he lost the election. So the lady was like shedding tears and talking to Peter Obi. Like the lady said they miss Peter Obi and all of that, but Peter Obi is giving us assurance now that all obedience should stay calm and focus, that he's going to reclaim his mandate. And according to Peter Obi, he said the lady couldn't afford 75,000 naira bakery machine. A graduate to the core cannot afford 75,000 naira bakery machine just for her to start a bakery business and start a good life in Nigeria. So that was what made Peter Obi to be shedding tears in course of this video. So the Peter Obi in question needs, and he is always aspiring for a better Nigeria, but the mandate have been stolen from him. So he's giving the assurance to all obedient that he has been to court severally in different occasions. As far as his political career is concerned, he has been to many courts and for many reasons, and he has won all his cases in court. So he's assuring all obedient in this video that they should stay calm, no violence, no riot, nothing, that he's going to reclaim back his money. He said they should go to court. He said fine, that he is obedient, that he is going to go to court. What do you guys think regarding what Peter Obi said? Do you really think if he should go to court, the court is not going to manipulate things as INEC did? Because the manipulation that INEC did in the course of this election is very obvious and is very visible. So a lot of people have been asking Peter Obi because of the press conference, did they really have enough evidence to tackle these opposition parties? And the question is yes, because a lot of videos of their manipulation flew around the social media, especially Twitter. So a lot of evidence are out there where people are thumbprinting inside a room, thumbprinting a particular political party into ballot papers. So a lot of manipulations are out there, and these things are evidence to fight against the opposition party in the court of law. So Peter Obi is passing message to all obedience in course of this video that they should stay calm via obedience. Ensure you share this video for others obedient guys to see, other obedience fathers and mother and youths to see. Let them see this and let everybody stay calm. This is not the end of the road for obedience. So according to what Peter Obi said, he said there's no how night will come. As long as night is, morning will come thereafter. So he said we are in the night of the time that the morning is coming. So just stay connected on this channel, because if any of the come up regarding Peter, we're going to be giving you the back-to-back update on LAJUPOG Watch TV. So I'm going out there to get on that channel for you as social. Ensure you follow me on my social media on Facebook at LAJUPOG Watch TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. That is all I have for you for now, my great and wonderful viewers. Speakers of LAJUPOG, the king of boys of the entire Africa. I'm going out to get on that channel for you as social about what is happening in the Christian and the political zone. Guess what, guys? Ensure you follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG Watch TV and at LAJUPOG Entertainment. I know a lot of people say that Laju, you have not been posting on your Facebook page. What is happening? Did they hack your account? They didn't hack my account. It's just that the account is undergoing some maintenance through some hacking. This thing, you understand? So guess what, guys? See you in my next video.